Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we'll take a look at how short sellers are getting destroyed on Nvidia stock right now, and there are more short sellers that's going to be decimated in coming days. The price action is looking very strong, and as I have been saying that you are looking at the bullish scenario going in this week, our rebound from the daily interval and multi-day structure is most likely going to turn bullish starting next week as we maintain above 184. What's coming from here? How high can we continue? What to look for in the price structure, where your stop loss should be, where you should take some partial profits if we start to see weakness, where would that concern start to happen? Let's talk about all of that in this video. Once I also let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. So let's jump right into it. Nvidia, as I have previously told you guys right over here as well, that as we are in the multi-day weakness and we continue below 184, we will remain in the bearish multi-day weakness until this zone of 170. I'm not going to go more bearish beyond that, is what I said. Then, because 200 days moving average is coming in from underneath, and also this is coinciding with a prior so strong support zone, and we got a bounce right over there. So this is where the candle was, right, for the bounce, 176 and 59 cents. And let's get to the hourly interval right away. And as I mentioned that, guys, this is a rebound and a good rebound. As we can hold this going in the last trading day, that was on Friday, anywhere even above $180, and if closer to yellow zone, yes, take some partial profits, but you can carry some of your position into the swing from here on, or multi-day bullish as well, continuation into the next week, because we will most likely stay bullish, and our next zone of test will be this zone of blue box, $194 area. As you can see, we got right over there, and right there we are a little bit slowing down. That was our target for now, and that zone is also very important because a lot of short sellers have been sitting over there. But the good thing is that we have taken out major resistances, and let's turn on this another tool of mine. And as you can see, we are also above the cloud finally full on, and as you can see that little bit of pullback that happened in the pre-market got taken out by the bullish structure again here, because the thing is that above the cloud, and that's all the scenarios I provided you in my last trading video as well on Nvidia on Friday. If you want access to my tools, you will find the details in the description of this video. These tools helps you to properly take positions where you have the high likelihood of making money, and sizing down, taking profits, where to have a stop loss, all of that is all accounted in these tools. You will find the details of my tools in the description of this video if you are interested. Now we are approaching. Now what's from here, and how do you run your position from here? As we are approaching against this zone, this zone of 194. Now previously, as I have told you here, let's turn on the short volume data on my tools. As I have previously told you, this is a high short volume area, 25%, 22%, 21, 22, 23 up here again. I mean, anything on Nvidia above 20 or 17%, in the range of 17% to 20% on day-to-day basis, is a very high short volume interest on Nvidia stock. And we are, whenever we have gotten to this zone, we have sold off in last many months. This time it's different. Yes, it's different. Let's talk about that. So, and these short sellers are going to be decimated soon, guys. Some are already covering their position, I can tell you just looking at the price action, but they're going to be decimated soon, because this time we will most likely break through this 194, and that's going to add more momentum, because all these short sellers piling up for months here, they are already covering their position. They're going to start soon covering more position. Okay, now 212 is the next target. That's going to add the momentum as we break out about 196 or 194 to 196. It's going to push us up to 212. That's a very likely scenario that's going to happen. But what if, right? We always have to be prepared. Yes, the high probability is to continue to go higher, but we have to still prepare for a potential slowness or weakness, as if that comes, where you should then start to size down your position. Now, it's not the time to build a big position. Time to build the position was already when my tools gave you the confirmation. It's time to now manage the position. And if you still want to buy, trade small, but the time to buy good big position is gone right now, even for the multi-day and swing. My tools gave you all those signals. If you don't have access to my tools, it's on you. All right. So yeah, you gotta take responsibility, guys, of your own outcomes and actions, right? So now from here until $188, technically, even if we slip lower, nothing to worry. We'll still remain in the uptrend multi-day bullish structure and also swing bullish structure at this point. If we lose 188, then yes, you gotta consider risk management and start a little bit size down your position. I would also suggest a little bit take more profits in your ongoing position. You don't have to take heavy profits, a little bit, as if we lose $190.50. Above that, we are good, but we are so strongly extended right away, we may see a pullback until the level of 188. Short sellers will definitely try to slow it down. As you can see, they're already slowing it down. However, the structure is still remaining bullish. So it's all about maintaining the position here and continuing to hold or risk manage until 188. Above that, we are still just fine. Now it's the next zone is the breakout about $194. All right. So that's Nvidia looking great. There's more likelihood in the structure that we're gonna push through this time. Short sellers gonna be demolished, kaboom, and we're gonna make almost likely new highs as well on Nvidia. But I'm gonna save that statement for later because I want to see the price action around 212, what it does over there. Okay. Now, before wrapping up, let's take a look at S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100. As I also mentioned to you guys that things are looking good above this yellow zone again on S&P 500. So our bias has to be bullish, and S&P 500 is continuing to push through above 689 area, 688 to 689, technically 686 to 688 is what I always say. But yeah, that's the zone. And at this point, even multi-day will be bullish. Any pullback until 691.50 cents is just fine. It's just, yeah, until there you don't have to worry. If you lose that, yes, you have to again risk manage the position. That's the whole point of trading with the structure and, you know, staying with the play and making money, letting your winners run, cut down your minimizing the positions as if your position starts to go against you and all of that. But it's all about identifying where the high probability is and trading that structure. All right, and my tools will help you in all of that. And NASDAQ 100, when I say high probability, I mean high probability of success, making money, green dollars. All right, NASDAQ 100. So NASDAQ 100 is strongly rebounding as well, and this is fine. Okay, when I say this is fine, you gotta take opportunities on dips for these S&P 500, NASDAQ 100. And then also though, I would consider it a rebound. It's a good strong rebound. I would not get too excited still, but yes, this multi-day bullish position is still ongoing. But 616 to 618, as if we start to slow down here, consider taking some partial profits for sure. Let's get to the hourly interval real quick because we do have a room to do some pullback here. Now, if we do a pullback, where will the problem happen? That will be if NASDAQ 100 loses 607. That's where this multi-day uptrend will be fully demolished. That is below 607. So until there, though, you are fine. But please remember, we are not swing bullish on NASDAQ 100 yet, but we are trying to become swing bullish as if we can push through above the 616 area as well. So anyways, right now it's a good multi-day rebound, but just be a little bit still careful on NASDAQ 100. However, tech stocks are coming back up really strong. More details I talked about where the buying opportunities are on my Patreon. If you are interested for that, again, details are in the description of this video, guys. All right, that's all I had for you in this video. And with that, we'll see you in the next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.